This is meteorologist Dan Baumgart with the National Weather Service in La Crosse with a winter weather briefing on a winter storm that's going to affect the area for Thursday and Thursday night. This winter storm will move in from the southwest and affect the area early Thursday morning. Before the commute, we'll have one wave of precipitation move in. That precipitation will probably be in the form of mixed precipitation, and then the precipitation will change to snow, and the snow will become heavy Thursday afternoon. The worst conditions are expected to be Thursday afternoon through Thursday evening and into the overnight hours. We are expecting heavy snow to fall Thursday afternoon, and then very strong winds to kick in by later in the afternoon on Thursday. That will cause some major blowing and drifting of the freshly fallen snow. We're looking for 6 to 12 inches of snow to fall. The highest axis we'll show you in a graphic coming up here. The snow or wintry mix again will move in early, probably after 3 or 4 a.m. Thursday morning. It'll probably be in the form of somewhat light precipitation through the morning and then becoming all snow and heavy at times in the afternoon at 1 to 2 inch snowfall rates per hour, possibly even some thunder snow involved there. The impacts, the travel will deteriorate quite rapidly on Thursday afternoon. Roads could become very difficult to pass by Thursday evening with the strong winds. We expect whiteout conditions and blizzard conditions over southeastern Minnesota and northeast Iowa by later in the afternoon on Thursday and through the evening and partly into the overnight. This is the storm total snowfall map for this upcoming winter storm. By Friday morning, we expect over 6 inches to have fallen in the red area, and amounts will total somewhere near a foot as you get north of La Crosse and towards Eau Claire. Here are the current hazards in effect for Thursday morning and Thursday night. Notice areas to the west of the Mississippi River in parts of Iowa and Minnesota. A large portion of Iowa has a blizzard warning that will kick into gear later, mid to late morning tomorrow on Thursday. And a winter storm warning is for most of western Wisconsin at this time. A winter weather advisory has been issued for the southern portion of the state for late tonight and into early Thursday morning, before 9 a.m. roughly, for a wintry mix that will be moving through the area. This advisory actually does overlap into Minnesota and Iowa into this area for the early morning commute on Thursday morning. Here's that precipitation by Thursday morning over the area. This will be in the form of a wintry mix. Some snow, sleet, and possibly freezing rain will be falling. A light icing is possible, mainly south of I-90. Mostly snow is expected to the north. This will shift off to the east, and a new band will develop by the late morning, with heavy snow starting to affect parts of southeast Minnesota and northeast Iowa, and then moving eastward through the day into parts of Wisconsin. By later in the day on Thursday, we expect winds of 35 to 45 miles per hour to affect the area circled here, and that is the same area that we've issued the blizzard warning for. Snow then starts to taper off as the storm system moves off to the northeast towards Lake Superior, but while it's doing so, it's also strengthening and deepening, and winds will continue to howl from the northwest, west-northwest at 35 to 45 miles per hour. We expect significant blowing and drifting snow west of the river during the evening hours tomorrow night. Some of those roads may become impassable with major drifting occurring, and emergency services and plowing may be quite difficult during the evening hours, if not halted totally in those blizzard warning areas. There will also be blowing and drifting snow in the winter storm warning areas, so just because I'm not highlighting that doesn't mean that those areas won't see deteriorating travel and difficult to dangerous travel conditions as well. We expect stranded cars and motorists if you're out and about tomorrow evening. During the afternoon hours is when we expect the heaviest snow rate 1 to 2 inches per hour, and this could impact schools and getting kids home in the afternoon. So this is our snowfall map from 12 noon tomorrow through 6 p.m. You can see a band of 6 to 8 inches falls during that afternoon time frame. So snow will be falling quite heavily in the area that you see here. Once again, here is the storm total snowfall map, again targeting the areas of southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa, and into northern Wisconsin. On the southeast side of this storm, we expect a difficult forecast. It looks like warm air wrapping into the area will cause either a mix of precipitation or rain and reduced snow amounts. However, we still do have a winter storm watch in effect. We still have some uncertainty to the forecast over in central Wisconsin into southwestern Wisconsin, and hopefully during the daytime hours today on Wednesday, we'll be able to get a better and more clear picture of what that forecast outcome will be. So again, heavy snow is going to impact the area. Again, any slight shift in the storm track will impact the axis of the heavy snow, but for the most part it looks like a fairly stable forecast, and our confidence is pretty high on this forecast verifying, and also with the impacts that we will see. Again, a small wintry mix period during the morning hours on Thursday will give way to heavy snow in the afternoon. So possibly the morning commute, some patchy ice on the roads. A winter weather advisory is in effect for areas south of I-90. And then we kick into blizzard warnings and winter storm warnings as winds kick in, heavy snow kicks in the afternoon, blowing and drifting gets accentuated, and whiteouts could form and are probably likely in the late afternoon and evening hours. So school closures are a possibility, and again, snow removal difficulties are anticipated, and emergency services may have to halt tomorrow during the evening hours and late afternoon west of the Mississippi River, where conditions are expected to be quite dangerous. Again, visit our homepage if you have any further information you'd like. And this concludes the weather briefing for the storm on Thursday, February 20th.